Hi, Debbie speaking. I'm sitting in the front of my parents' front door. It's got a big Maori warrior sandblasted onto it. It's quite impressive. Yeah, the whole house is full of nice things like that. Um, my grandmother came to live here when I was young, and she was born in the late 1800s. So there's a lot of things in this home that go back many, many years. But my parents had quite a bit of sandblasting done, and we had a great murals done on one of our rooms, and I'll show you those as the week progresses, as I get to do more videos as people start to go home. So I'll have a bit more room to do things without having to push everybody around and say, look, I've got to do a little bit of work for a few minutes. But today I wanted to talk to you about focusing on goals. Right from the start, you need to be doing this. I mean, I never learned about goals till I was 40 years old. Nobody told me that you had to plan things and do things, focus on stuff and make a little stepping stone sort of pathway towards them. When I was 40 years old, I joined my first networking company. They opened my mind to so much stuff I didn't even know existed. And of course, the last 20 odd years, I've really tried to focus on all of that and get my life in order. If I'd only known about all that stuff when I was, 16, 17, 18, wouldn't that have been wonderful? Instead of finding out when you're 40 years old, I used to just bumble along in life. Luckily for me, things worked out, but they could easily have not as well. But I just wanted to let you know, focusing on goals is a good thing. The earlier you find out about this, the better, because then you can make your life come together a lot sooner than maybe mine ever did. And this is quite a different world today. I think they probably talk to you about these things at school now. I'm not sure, but they didn't when I was growing up, and I was in a pretty high up class and pretty good in my work, and I was always up with the top 5% in my school. I just don't understand why they didn't teach me those sort of things, but I guess business stuff wasn't taught in those days. It's still not, probably. And so I had to wait till I was 40 years old to find out that I should have made some plans earlier in life to get to where I wanted to go and where I had already reached anyway. But so you need some sort of direction. It's no use just bumbling up to a job and thinking, oh, well, I'm going to get this job today. Before you even go there, you've got to think about what you're going to wear. You've got to think about who you're going to see, what time you're going to see them. You've got to prepare yourself as to what that firm's all about, so that, is it interesting to you? Is this really where you want to be? You have to know quite a bit about where you're going, so that you can answer the questions properly and show people that you are interested in coming to work for them. So, all that is part of being prepared, part of focusing, part of getting your goal sorted out, so that this is where you're going to head. And then once you get the job, you need to be thinking, well, am I content to stay in this position for the next 20 years, or how long does it take for you to get from one step to another, to get from one level to another? Are there courses you can take that might speed you up into the direction? These are all things you've got to be thinking about when you get a job. And so when you're young, I suggest that if you're only a young person watching this video, maybe you're in late teens, I suggest to you that you would sit down and start thinking what it is you want to do in your life. Do you want to go on a mission? Therefore, do you need to get a job? How long will you be away on your mission? Therefore, you need to know how much money you're going to need to support yourself on your mission. All those sort of things need to be planned for. But being in the church, I was a convert to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they did teach things like that, although I didn't really understand what they were teaching until I was 40 in my business world, and I'd already been 8 years in the church, and then it all fell into place for me. But I know in the young people's movement, within many church societies, they do teach young people to start thinking along these lines. But I mean, no matter what it is you want in life, if you you might be just a sports person, not just a sports, but you might be a sports person heading in a big direction. Well, you've got to know how long you got to practice. You've got to know where you want to go. Do you want to attend the Olympics? And if so, who do you have to help you train for that level of expertise? You've got to know what kind of materials are going to suit your body for the practicing and the running. I mean, I know when countries go, they have specially designed uniforms. Well, you've got to think about all those sort of things too. So that's even a planning and a goal situation. So you might not realise what you're doing, that you're planning and trying to achieve a goal. Maybe you're just doing it, winging it, like I did all my life. But it wouldn't be nice to just write it all down and think, okay, I've done step 1 and now I'm up to step 2 and then next week I'll be up to step 3, etc., etc. Makes life a lot easier. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. I think that this will be day 36. I tried to look it all up and I thought, yes, this will be day 36 video. And so we'll leave it there and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.